Hello my royals, I'm DarkriseKnight. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. In the last episode, we made it back to Fuchsia City and explored it, getting ourselves a safari suit from the Warden and the moves and the hidden technique strength from him. And started off on the gym challenge. This episode, we're going to hopefully complete the gym challenge and face Koga. Yes, I actually do wait until I can see these walls because it makes it easier. I also studied the way of the ninja with Master Koga. Koga has a long history of using creatures. Interesting. Tamer Edgar. Arbok. Gondozer. Just to reiterate from the last video, poison types. They're meant to be bulky. They're meant to stall you out with their most effective gimmick, which is poison you. They want you to die to that poison. So they are surprisingly bulky, especially when they have another type put on them, because there's very few pure poison types, I think. Ekans and Arbok are one of the few? Oh great, made a slow Pokemon even more slow. And your best bet for dealing with the poison type is ground or psychic, since that's their weakness. Steel types can also help out, even though it's not a weakness, they cannot be poisoned. Dozer! Polaris. You take out one snake easily, why can't you take out the other one? Meh. Haze, great. Wish that got rid of status effects. Psychic! There we go. Okay, I was about to say that better not be enough to level up Dozer. Arbok, once again. You just have a lot of Arboks. Oh, there's another poison type I was pure poison that I remembered. Grimer and Muck. Oh. How badly hurt is Dozer? I know he's paralyzed. How much Duron does he have? You have 7. I'm fine with living, just healing you up. Full heal him, and then super potion. By the way, any ethers, elixirs, you might want to keep them around because I don't think you can buy any of these. So they are sort of one-time thing. Master Koga descended from a family of ninjas, a tradition that lasted for hundreds of years. Where did you descend from? No one. Nothing in particular. Annie! Ivysaur. You are not capable of handling this. Jack is... Actually, Marowak is the best. Because of how Ivysaur is. Solar Blade? Did I read that correctly? Was it Solar Blade? Well, no, if it... No, solar beam. Oh. Because this came out in Gen 7, Solar Blade is an actual move. It behaves similarly to Solar Beam, it's just Blade is a physical attack. Not a special like Solar Beam. 46 from Marowak. Tourist Crew, Checkered 44. Wheezing. So Marowak here can use Bone Meringue. Although I think you're the physical bulky. Yes, you are. Shadow Ball, that's bad. I'm gonna see. Come on. Yeah. Alright. Good. Woo. You're more skilled than I thought. Which means Dozer will level up off of the gym leader, because he's going to be our main member for that battle. Heal up Marowak. And let's hit up the gym leader. Now you gotta go down here. I think it's somewhere around here. And haha. Ready, Koga. Huh? Whoa. A mere child like you dare to challenge me? The very ideal makes me shiver with mirth. Very well, I shall show you the true terror as a ninja master. Opponents can't lay a hand on me, as poison brings their steady doom. Despair as you feel the creeping horror poison-type Pokémon. Koga basically explained poison types? Gimmick. Koga with Wheezing. And us with Dozer. Troll Run. Toxic immediately, which figured as much. That is Koga's main strategy. Toxic you and make sure you don't get a hit off of him. I have a feeling I know what you're going to do next, so Polaris would actually be more effective here at the moment. Because I'm pretty sure you're going to raise your defense or blow up. Okay. Yeesh. Okay. Vulgar 36. Venomoth. This one, you shouldn't have anything. That should be dangerous to Dozer. Your bugs are rock, half bugs, so rock might do more damage. Critical hit and special, you're special. Okay. Jack shouldn't be hurt that much by anything you do. So, I am reviving because I want Dozer to finally get his level up. Protect. Okay. Freezy Frost, yes. I forgot. glitzy glow? No. Actually, you're going to sludge bomb me now. That sets up light screen. Bug buzz. Okay. If I want to switch, I could right now, but wonder Sappy Seed? Yeah, this is... If you're starting to see, this is Koga's strategy a lot. It's basically... get you with poison. And then stall you out. You take your own self down. Oh, I just realized. No, I was going to say I should use Sparkly Swirl, but then I realized Rhyhorn got defeated. There's Doza's level, finally. Muck. Alright. This is the thing you definitely want to do something to. Leech Seed or Sappy Seed if you're playing Eevee, or Leech Seed in general. Either way, make sure you do something about this thing. Make it so it can't do much, or if it can do something, make sure it does it to itself, because this thing is known to be horrendous. If it actually shows what it does, well, I need to set up a light screen again. Well, then again, this thing's probably going to... No, it didn't protect. Okay. So you're going to do what makes it so horrible. Toxic. Okay, interesting. This thing, I think, knows Minimize. So it has Minimize, Protect, Sludge Bomb, and Toxic, I think? If those are the 4 moves I'm getting from it. Again, I don't know if Minimize is one. But I know Protect is one. Basically, the idea of Muck is to make sure you can't hit it, but it can hit you with its Toxic. And, well, do a strategy. Alright. Sparkly Swirl. I don't want to see your last Pokemon, and then that'll let me decide who I want to send in. So I kind of want Dozer to get the last hit on Koga. Golbat. Alright, flying type moves are... Going to switch out and see how this works. Okay. Rock Throw. Leech Life. Okay. Good job. Ah. I'm going to use a potion real quick. Just to make sure Dozer survives this. Okay, good idea. And then Rock Throw. Toxic, not worried. Because if Dozer actually hits, this should be it. There we go. Not bad. You're proving your worth. And for that... What? Dozer's evolving! Yes, 42 is what he needed. And now Dozer loses his unfortunate name, because he goes from being Rhyhorn. Oh no, this is a fortunate name. Your Dozer evolved into Rhydon. Its brain developed when it began walking on its hind legs. Its armor-like hide even repels molten lava. Here, take a soul badge. Nice! You got a soul badge from Koga. Now to chose the soul badge, Pokemon up to level 60 will heed your command if you receive them in a trade. Nice. I'll take this too. TM27, Toxic from Koga. Sealed within that TM27 lies the move Toxic. It is an ancient move passed down through my family for 400 years. When hit with Toxic's poisonous effect, a Pokemon will take more and more damage with each turn that passes in battle. It will surely terrorize your opponent. If an opponent is giving you a hard time, teach something toxic. I feel exhausted from how nervous it was. Seems like you can go through it. If you're curious about something though, toxic is versatile. Everything here can learn it. Which means every Pokemon does have a chance to be toxic. Or at least be venomous in some way, shape, or form. So with that, we now get to go on Route 19, right? No. Our next plan is something else. Should be able to hit him. Alright. Before we make our move to go on the road again, we're going to work on Eevee a little bit. Batty Bad is going to be replacing Glitzy Glow for our move, for our screen. Alright, Batty Bad. And I want Buzzy Buzz as well to replace Sparkly Swirl. And ta-da! We're in Buzzy Buzz, okay. Because our next journey, the next gym badge, is in Saffron. So where we need to go next. If you do want to go now around 19 to 20 Seafoam Islands, there is something there for you. Same thing that was in the power plant. And you can or get to Cinnabar Island and grab the location to fly there. I am not doing that. What we are going to do is take the Pokemon Road back to Celadon. And we'll keep the sparklers on. But let's travel to Saffron in style. On our flying starfish, of course. Well, he's not flying, he's hovering, but you get the idea. Whee! Again, we will go over Go Park later. I healed, right? Yeah, I did. I always check every grass area like this for new Pokemon. Good idea. It's always good to check grass for new Pokemon, especially if you're doing your decks. Go on, Dozer, I know you can do it. By the way, Koga's Gym is one of the reasons that Nuzlocke in this game is hard. Because again, you have to get 50 Pokemon. So if you do Nuzlocke this game, it is going to be troublesome because you have to get Pokemon that you can actually evolve. So you can get those 50. And, surprisingly enough, you can't even do his gym when you first get here. You actually have to travel around the world just to get the 50. Not the jump kick. There is a strategy that I should be doing. I'm going to predict he's going to do jump kick again, and I switch over to Marowak. It makes sense why he would use jump kick. But, since I'm a ghost type, yes. Kept going and crashed. Jump kick and its other form, high jump kick, are moves that will go on. You can't exactly stop yourself from coming down from the sky after you jump kick. Also, there are a lot of bird keepers here. Is this item worth it? Probably. I'll grab it before we go back through Pokemon Road, because Pokemon Road is just a straight shot. Good crew! How do you like my bird call? I probably butchered it with the way I pronounced the words, but hey. Please have one. Ramiro. Pidgeot. Evolve form. Pidgeotto, I think. I think here's the final form. I'm sorry, the anime makes me think Pidgeotto is a lot more better than Pidgeot. Sorry. Here, slash again. Boom. So nice to see Dozer finally grow up. I should have stayed quiet. By the way, if you want to know something funny, Rhydon have conquered their weakness. Scald, water type move. Let's see. Surf. Dozer can learn it. Yeah, this little Rhydon here can know surf. Do I have you? Yes. I don't want you. No. Another Doduo, another elixir, nice. And I can avoid this bird keeper. Hello Doduo. I don't want you, I'm sorry. There's a Pidgeotto. There's Pidgey. And now we can go back on Pokemon Road. There's the stairs here. I don't think I checked them. If you should see every resident health race city's Pokemon, said that in the guidebook. I think I did. Talk to you. I don't know. And going back to Pokemon Road. And would you look at this? Some water! Yes. I believe if you have Pokemon that knows Surf, they can be the one on this thing. Also, this seemed like the better place to get Staryu, since they're popping up so much. Nothing here, by the way. By the way, yes, there are some more water Pokemon you can grab. Poliwag is available too. It's one of the water Pokemon I did not go over. It can be found in Victory Road or another place as well. So I can Super Repel. Okay. I could fight these guys, but I don't want to. Well, I'm going to fight this beauty. Well, she'll be the last one. Need a little exercise. I do think you also gotta look and see what some of their Pokemon are, because they'll actually have them out. So, if you know what's coming out, you can switch your party and do that. Mega Horn. Poison Powder, great. Yes, yes. Mega Horn. There we go. Is that 37? Pulsebang grew to 44. Growth. Keep old moves. It just raises attack and special attack, which I guess any sword could do, but he's more of a special attacker. Ooh, good workout. What I say with beating up the Weeping Bell and continuing a little further on. Next time on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, we continue our way through Pokemon Road and return to Celadon before making our way to Fuchsia. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.